Atlantic. Meteorologist Lee Southwick joins us now. And Lee, none of those three systems are an immediate threat to the first coast.
That's right. Not an immediate threat. We don't need to be preparing in any way right now for these three systems, but it is active. There is Tropical Storm Chris making landfall in Mexico. Of course, we have major Hurricane Beryl still out there heading towards the Windward Islands. It will be moving across the islands Monday morning, and we still have that high chance of development right behind Beryl, a 70% chance of development within the next 7 days. So very active tropics. Let's get a closer look at Chris, our newest named storm. Sustained winds of 40 miles an hour right now as of the 11 o'clock advisory. It's moving to the west at 13 miles an hour, and it will be making landfall overnight tonight. It is bringing a lot of heavy rain to portions of Mexico. Unfortunately, there's a large risk of flooding and of mudslides there. So again, this is Chris, our newest named storm, not a threat to the first coast. It's right now making landfall in Mexico. It will make landfall overnight in Mexico. So here's a look at that satellite loop as it really organized over the past 6 hours. But of course, we're also keeping our eye on this monster of a storm. Beryl, still a Category 4 hurricane with sustained winds of 130 miles an hour. And again, tomorrow morning, we'll be moving across the Windward Islands to places like Grenada and places like St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Barbados. They will all see those impacts from this storm. And then from there, it's going to continue to move to the west. Could bring some wind and some rain to the southern coastal portions of Haiti and the Dominican Republic. And then it will pass by Jamaica as a Category 2 storm or hurricane. Same for the Cayman Islands, and then head towards Cancun, maybe even Belize, as it continues to cross over that portion of Mexico and Central America. So if you know anyone who has plans in the Caribbean or you have any vacation plans, watch this system closely, as well as the system behind it. Much more on our local weather coming up.
Thank you, Lee. And the most accurate weather team in Jacksonville is always on your side on the First Coast News app. You can also visit the Hurricane Central page at firstcoastnews.com. There you will find the current tropical outlook and what you need to know to prepare ahead of any tropical systems that might impact us here on the First Coast. Developing tonight.